Hi everyone, my name is Megan and I'm going to be presenting my shapes for CSS. I created a shape with CSS and I'm presenting that for my class. All right, so this time I made the cat shape. It is actually the beginning of a cat. I still have to advance my CSS, but this is the beginning. All right, so I'm going to show you my HTML and CSS. So in this case, I use two shapes. The first shape right here are the ears, or the triangles, and the second shape is the face, or the circle. And shape, circle, shape 2. All right, so for the ears, I used it before and after in order so that I didn't have to create two shapes and make the code a little bit more complicated. So there is basically saying before shape class and after shape class. That way, before is the first year and shape is the second year. And it allowed me to kind of create the same thing twice. And position absolute, with the before and after, they won't show up without this positioning. So I included that. The top and left is actually what positions it on the page. So top 0 puts it at the top of the page, and left puts it further in, as you can see where it's at. Content makes certain there's no like wording, so on that blank. Anyway, and width height. The reason those are 0 is because in this triangle's case, we're using the borders to color it and make it like, so see how I have this border bottom solid blue, 100 px. So this is what basically what is widens it, and this is what puts it at the end. The reason that it's a triangle is because the border left and border right are transparent. If you color them, for example, yellow, you would actually have a square. So, oops, there we go. Being triangles. So that's another way you can make more shapes and have them multiple colors. So the way that they are rotated here is -45 degrees. And the second shape is actually opposite with 45 degrees. That's why they're opposite each other, why they reflect each other. And with the shape after the second shape, the second ear, it's positioned left 200 px. That's why it's further along in the page. And it actually, because it's later in the CSS, this replaces this and this for the second shape. But it keeps all the rest of the code because I didn't replace it in this. As for the circle, so moving on here, I created this is I wanted to keep it absolute so it would stay with the because it's in the end going to be one picture. Top 45 left 85 pixels. That puts it that I eyeballed that and put that in that position until it wasn't. But that's how it was positioned on the screen, how I positioned it on the screen. There we go. Once again, no content. Width and height is with the circles. This is, instead of using the borders, you actually are using the width and height to create the shape. And border radius is what makes it a circle. Without this border radius, it would just be a square. But because of the border radius, it at 100%, it curves out the corners as much as it can. So, for example, if I were to say border radius 20 px, have something less curvaceous than the circle. But that's how you make the circle. You can also make it, you can also do 175 px because that's where it maxes out the circle. I just like 100% because it's cleaner. So you could easily do that too. I colored it blue. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I really appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful day.